Lido has become this potential, not right now, but in the future, maybe single point of failure because there's so much ETH staked through Lido. So there's been this rising concern that right now a third of ETH staked is in Lido. I think it's about Lido is 70% of the liquid staking market. So there is kind of this concern that Lido is becoming or is becoming a point of centralization for Ethereum. And maybe, Dimitri, if you can kind of contextualize why that would matter, other than, just it's not just about crypto likes to be decentralized and the cypherpunk ethos. There's actual, practical concerns why that might be a problem. So maybe you can put that into context.
Yeah, sure. So let's start with the basics. First of all, one of the main values and one of the main goals for Lido is indeed to keep Ethereum decentralized. And the point of criticism that you mentioned should be contextualized, yes, as you mentioned. So there's a huge difference between centralized staking providers like centralized exchanges or just professional staking providers who uniquely control the delegated tokens, the stake. The difference with Lido is that Lido is a protocol, first of all, and secondly, Lido as a protocol do not operate a single validator. So Lido is a middleware between a very decentralized set of various node operators and Ethereum stakers. So, which ensures that if you stake your ETH with Lido, you are contributing to decentralization, actually, because from the liquid staking protocols, Lido is arguably the most decentralized protocol, and the protocol itself is built in a way to promote decentralization. So unlike centralized providers, when you stake your ETH with Lido, it gets evenly distributed between almost 40 professional operators, and now with the introduction of simple DVT and community staking modules across more than 400 independent solo home stakers and small operators, which means that Lido as a middleware is a complementary thing for Ethereum and not a centralized point of failure. And when people speak about centralized point of failure, again, we can analyze it pretty easily. Because Lido do not control, as a protocol, do not control a single validator, it means that the only centralized point here is actually the protocol itself, so the smart contracts. But given that smart contracts do not have access to validators, to validator keys, the only thing that theoretically might happen is a smart contract bug, which would result in maybe some misaccounting, which is also barely possible because Lido is the most audited and the most secure protocol, and you can easily verify it. Like each and every upgrade should pass at least 2 security audits plus formal verification starting from the recent updates. So I don't see any centralization risk here because of 2 factors. Again, because Lido do not control a single validator. And Lido is not an entity, Lido is a protocol. So you basically use smart contracts. It's like saying that, for example, decentralized exchanges are actually centralizing market. But this is not true because decentralized exchanges at its core is trustless smart contracts that only route your trade between you as a trader and the different pools, different liquidity pools. Same goes for Lido, but in this case, your stake is distributed between the decentralized set of node operators, and we as contributors do our best to push further this decentralization, and introduction of community staking module is actually a huge step towards this direction, because before community staking module, before simple DVT module, there were only professional operators. There were a lot of them, like almost 40, which is excellent, and you cannot see it in any other protocol. But now, with the addition of these modules, anyone can become Lido node operator. So if you are willing just to stake your ETH and do nothing, you can stake it with Lido using regular staking. But if you want to run a node, if you want to contribute to Ethereum decentralization, you can now join community staking module, get delegated stake from STETH holders, and run a node and actually be a part of the network and actually contribute to Ethereum security. And right now, with almost 250 community stakers within the community staking module, and I'm one of them, we do see many more new people joining Ethereum network as validators, as people benefiting decentralization.